What's up, YouTube boxing community? It's your boy Mr. Universal Sports. I just got done watching that Manny Pacquiao-Timothy Bradley fight, and I just want to say this. Wow. I scored this fight 116 to 112, and usually I watch fights twice before I make a YouTube video, and from first glance, it sounds to me that Manny Pacquiao won, just by me scoring the fight, because on my iPhone, which I see right here, I scored the fight. And I'm doing this right now. See how many rounds I scored this for Manny Pacquiao. And I even feel bad for the Pac-Tards because it sounds to me that Manny Pacquiao got screwed. I'm watching this fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rounds to 4 for Manny Pacquiao. And I just want to say this. And there's been people saying on YouTube, most notably BGZ from the Black Screen Team, we miss you. I hope you come back. Saying this is going to be a fixed fight, and the Black Screen Team, I'm going to shout out the Black Screen Team for this also, saying that we're not going to support this fight. Saying that this is going to be a fixed fight. Bob Arum's going to do this again. I didn't want to believe it at first. This is back in February. I didn't want to believe it. I'm like, nah, this ain't going to happen. They're just, they're just being, and I like the Black Screen Team. They're just being a little biased, but they were right. And they cashed Bob Arum officially cashed out Manny Pacquiao, and I feel unfortunate, for Manny Pacquiao, and I even feel bad for the Pac-Tards because Manny Pacquiao clearly won that fight. Because it seems to me that I was watching this fight, Timothy Bradley gave it his all. Don't get me wrong, but Manny Pacquiao was landing the straight right hand. I mean, not the straight right hand, the straight left hand earlier, and just outworking Timothy Bradley. And a couple of times, Timothy Bradley almost got dropped a couple of times. And, excuse me for me, my burping, at the barbecue and some of the drinks I had, soda. And, obviously, even Timothy Bradley didn't like a winner. Timothy Bradley like, and the new WBO champion. Huh? Timothy Bradley like, huh? I won? Oh, I take it. Yeah, I won. I have to look at the tape, and, I won. And Bob Arum literally stepped over the Pacquiao camp and went to go congratulate Timothy Bradley. This is some Don King bullcrap here, and as a boxing fan, we cannot stand for this. And I'm officially, stepping away from Bob Arum's WWE type decisions, and I don't like it. I mean, Manny Pacquiao won that fight, and I don't care. And as much as we've been through with the Pac-Tards, we gotta support Manny Pacquiao on this, because this is a bad decision, unfortunately. And Manny Pacquiao was clearly the better fighter that night tonight against Timothy Bradley. And it looks like Timothy Bradley is going to be the new top-ranked star, unfortunately. And Bob Arum cashed him out. And I'm sad for Manny Pacquiao and for the people from the Philippines, because he is a national hero in the Philippines, and me knowing a lot of Filipinos, and I feel bad for them because I hate to see good fighters get jobs. And Manny Pacquiao's been a good fighter for so long, he got jobbed. Yes, on my last video about Manny Pacquiao, I said Marquez won, and that was my opinion. But clearly, Manny Pacquiao beat Timothy Bradley, and he didn't get the decision. And it seemed to me that Timothy Bradley was walking in early in the fight, was walking into straight left hands and wobbled him a couple of times. Usually I do a more technical video, but I just have to speak from the heart. Some videos you just speak from the heart, and this is how I feel. He wobbled him a couple of times, and I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be an easy decision. I mean, I give Manny Pacquiao credit for even taking the fight in the first place, because Timothy Bradley's 28 years old, young, and in his prime, and he did the Floyd Mayweather route, fighting a young fighter in his prime, and beat him. I'm thinking, good, we're going to give Manny Pacquiao his props, and, for fighting a young fighter, and he beat him and won, and, next is going to be the Mayweather fight. But, unfortunately, I'm just going to say this is Bob Arum's doing. He feel like, hey, with him, Bob Arum leaking out all of Manny Pacquiao's dirt in the past, and leaking out all of Manny Pacquiao's dirt, that he's going to cash him out. We all said this, and we didn't think it was going to happen. We hoped it was happening, but it did happen. Even the people started booing, like, wait, man, what the heck? And at some rounds, some things Bradley did do well, like mix it up with the body, and he even later in the round, later in the fight, he didn't get hit with the straight left hand as much. But clearly, Manny Pacquiao was outworking him. Even in the copy bounce numbers, he outworked him. Even in the power shots, he outworked him. And you know the old saying goes, if you land most of your power shots, you win the fight. And I think Pacquiao landed most of his power shots, folks. And I don't care if you're the biggest flomo in the world. Even you gotta admit that Manny Pacquiao won this fight. And I'm just sad for boxing. I'm a boxing fan first and foremost, and I don't like to see no fighter get screwed. Whether it's Manny Pacquiao, whether it's Floyd Mayweather, whether it's Miguel Cotto, or other fighters. Whether it's Lara, this is one of the worst decisions I've seen in my life. And I've seen a lot of bad decisions. The worst one I've seen was Paul Williams, and I hope you get better, Paul, versus Lara. And this is the worst one I've seen in my life. And I feel bad for the Pac-Tards. And usually we bash the Pac-Tards, but the Pac-Tards are going to be coming out wild on this one, and they have a point. And hopefully they will turn against Bob Arum in Top Rank. Anyway, this is your boy, Mr. Universe Sports. I can't wait to hear everybody's videos in the boxing community, especially Julian's, Blood's, and everybody else's. And 7 Fight News too. And I'm out. Peace. Have a good night.